Now you can have SKN Newsline on the go. Introducing SKN Newsline Android mobile app. Search SKN Newsline in the Google Play Store. Download the app free and stay up to date with TV news in St. Kitts and Nevis in the palm of your hands. With this app, you can watch your news reports, watch our live news feed on SKN Newsline TV, engage with us and other app users in the chat room, look at our special features, send us news tips, and call us directly. It's news on the go. The SKN Newsline Android mobile app. Download it free today.
The Cable, we provide much more than just the fastest and most reliable internet service. We fill the homes of all our customers with joy and laughter. Our services connect friends and keep families together. With the most extensive fiber optic network, we ensure that you can enjoy the things you love with the people you love. Whether it's catching up with family or old friends, or simply just enjoying your favorite TV shows, people choose the Cable because quality shows.
Why read the news when you can watch it? Introducing SKN Newsline, the Federation's only online TV news platform. SKN Newsline is an online TV news platform covering news in St. Kitts and Nevis. We provide a daily and accurate news on the big stories and stories of interest that other media outlets have ignored. You can watch SKN Newsline on our website, www.sknnewsline.com, or Facebook page at www.fb.com/SKN Newsline, and also subscribe to our SKN Newsline YouTube channel. SKN Newsline, your world, your news.
As a fisherman, I use the marine resource wisely so I can conserve our biodiversity. So I can fish for life. It's all about balance.
I preserve biodiversity by the way that I farm. It takes care of my family. It's all about balance.
I have enjoyed these seas all my life. I do my best to conserve our biodiversity because I want my children and my grandchildren to enjoy them as much as I do. It's all about balance.
I'm a park ranger, and my job is to properly manage our protected areas and conserve our biodiversity. It's all about balance.
Youth, let's play a part in conserving our biodiversity and maintaining our natural resources. It's all about balance.
For life, for livelihood, for the future of St. Kitts and Nevis, let's all conserve our biodiversity and use our natural resources wisely. It's all about balance.
The soldier who was driving the car involved in the accident claiming the life of Private Keshel Pemberton of Sandy Point has been charged. Private Kyle Woodley of Newton Ground owns the motor car P9122, which he was driving at the time of the accident. Private Woodley was charged on a warrant in the first instance for the offense of causing death by dangerous driving. He is currently in police custody. He too was injured in the accident but was treated. Private Pemberton, however, was not that fortunate. A post-mortem examination was performed on his body on April 16 by resident pathologist Dr. Adrian Nunez. Dr. Nunez concluded that death was a result of hypovolemic shock and multiple traumatic injuries due to a traffic accident. Private Pemberton was involved in a fatal traffic accident that occurred along the Island Main Road in the vicinity of Brimstone Hill on April 13. In other police news, an autopsy was performed on the body of a 66-year-old Michael Henry Dunn of England who died at sea after experiencing difficulty on April 16th. The resident pathologist concluded that death was caused by asphyxia due to drowning. Police investigations revealed that Michael Henry Dunn was visiting the Federation with his family on Thursday, April 12. They went on a snorkeling excursion at Shitten Bay at about 10:30 a.m. After a few minutes in the water, witnesses say he appeared to be gasping for air. He was taken from the water and placed back on the vessel and administered CPR by the crew members. The vessel returned to the marina at Port Zante and the emergency medical services arrived to assist. However, Dunn was not breathing and was later pronounced dead by the district medical doctor. Andre Huey, SKN Newsline.
At Nagico, the things that matter to you matter to us. Like your boat when you're at sea and you get away from everything. Your home and the security of your daughter's things. And the car that you've had for too long, but after all these years, you just can't let go. At Nagico, we're about much more than just insurance. We're about the big things and the small things that mean everything.
Preparations are on the way for the 2018 Agriculture Open Day. The event, which is held annually, provides a platform for the Department of Agriculture, farmers cooperatives, and allied agencies to showcase and sell agriculture produce and products in an effort to sensitize the public. Speaking with SKN Newsline is Communication Officer in the Department of Agriculture, Mr. Kevin Jeffers.
In terms of preparation for our annual Agricultural Open Day, and the grounds presently, we have the crop area, the crop display area, doing a number of things. For example, the hydroponics area presently in preparation. We have the grounds already laid out with the gravel in terms to keep down the dust. Livestock department, they are already organizing for the different animals to get here. The area, they are already painting, reconstructing where is needed. And in terms of the other institutions, invitations already being out, and we have some registered parties already doing registration. And promotion wise, we have our ads already on the radios. We have the flyers to hand out as we speak, and generally the ground where the event gonna be held is up to date.
The April 26th and the 27th event will be held under the theme Implementing Sustainable Approaches to Enhance Climate Resilience, Agriculture Marketing, and to Advance Economic Agriculture Development.
And the keywords here we could say is climatic resilience. And earlier I spoke about hydroponics, and that's something we expect to take off on the grounds in St. Kitts Nevis, because as we know, in terms of hydroponics, you could plant anywhere or anything without even soil, using soil as a medium.
Reporting for SKN Newsline, I am Michelle Rodriguez.
Now you can have SKN Newsline on the go. Introducing SKN Newsline Android mobile app. Search SKN Newsline in the Google Play Store. Download the app free and stay up to date with TV news in St. Kitts Nevis in the palm of your hands. With this app, you can watch your news reports, watch our live news feed on SKN Newsline TV, engage with us and other app users in the chat room, look at our special features, send us news tips, and call us directly. It's news on the go. The SKN Newsline Android mobile app. Download it free today. Everett Ogaro, Chief of the St. Kitts Nevis Fire and Rescue Services, said the department is looking to work more closely with the police to address the problem of persons igniting fires illegally. Persons who light fires, even to burn garbage, must seek permission first from the fire department before proceeding to ensure safety, where there have been complaints of fires being lit in various communities unmanned. Additionally, smoke inhalation of persons who are asthmatic is also a concern. Addressing a press conference on Friday where the question was raised, the fire chief said more cooperation is needed with the police.
St. Kitts Nevis Fire and Rescue Services has also become very much concerned about the willful setting of fires. It was just this week that I would have forwarded a submission to my peers with regards to seeking to have some sort of legislation where we could actually take actions against persons who are involved in the willful setting of fires. At present, our act does not give us the authority to basically take any action against persons, but we normally in those situations we would seek the assistance of the police, because willfully setting up fires, arson is basically a crime.
Meanwhile, the fire chief was asked about the response time to fires. A reporter from ZIZ TV referred to an incident where a fire was lit by someone in Sadler's, but the fire services in Tabernacle arrived almost an hour after the incident was reported to that unit.
There's a number of things that can affect response time to emergencies and traffic.
It was after 2 in the morning when I said 15 minutes, not 15.
From Tabernacle to Sadler's, yes. Driving a huge truck with water, with manpower. That's 15 minutes. Might be a little long, but I wouldn't know the circumstances that existed at that particular time.
Okay, I think you said 15 again, but I said 50, just in case. 50, not
50 minutes?
Yes, I'm not exaggerating here. I know 15 minutes is different. It's 50 minutes. That's almost an hour for a usual 10-minute drive. But that's why I was asking.
If that is so, I would definitely promise you'll be looked into, because you should never ever take 50 minutes from Tabernacle to Sadler's.
Meanwhile, the fire chief was asked about the state of staffing at the fire and rescue services. He conceded that the department is in need of more fire officers.
We are never satisfied with the level of manpower that we have. However, there is not an occasion where there is not an adequate response to at the fire service or at any fire station on hand to respond to any emergency situation at any time. We always make sure that it's something we take very serious, that we always have an adequate amount of personnel at station on duty to respond to emergencies when required to do so.
The press conference was held at the police training school in Newtown on Friday. Andre Huey, SKN Newsline.
Ladies, want the finest in hair care services? Then come to Diva Hair in Pond Extension, Basse-Terre. We do nails, relaxers, weaves, haircuts, customs wig, color, hair treatment, lashes, and so much more. Our salon is clean and comfortable even while you wait. We take appointments only. Opened on Mondays and Tuesdays at 10 a.m. with the last appointment at 5 p.m. Thursdays and Fridays at 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays at 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. To make appointments, visit our Facebook page, Diva Hair. Call us at 660-4884. Diva Hair in Pond Extension, for the beauty in you.
Over 270 CCTV cameras have been commissioned in an effort to heighten police security. So said Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of National Security, Mr. Osman Petty. He was speaking at a media press conference.
We have so far set up about, how many they are on? 270 cameras have been 79 cameras have been set up and are in operation. We have a few more to set up. We're trying to get some electrical power issues sorted out. But there are in effect 279 CCTV cameras that are functioning and in operation at this time.
He further noted that these cameras will be located strategically throughout the Federation.
There are 279 cameras in operation in the Basse-Terre and its environs. What I will say is that we are now in discussion and coming up with a solution to move CCTV throughout the other parts of St. Kitts and into Nevis.
Reporting for SKN Newsline, I am Michelle Rodriguez.
Hey Jane, guess what? Remember how hard I've been searching for new speakers for your computer? Well, I've found them today.
Really? Where from?
At Smart Electronics that opened recently in Port Zante, opposite the food court. At Smart Electronics, you can find just about everything electronic. Phones, laptops, TVs, computer speakers, you name it. If it's electronic, you can find it at Smart Electronics.
But what about the prices?
Smart Electronics offers great rates, so you really don't need to go to St. Martin anymore. Head straight to Smart Electronics, Port Zante instead. They have everything electronic for you and you and you. That's Smart Electronics opposite Food Court at Port Zante. Telephone 466-4271.
St. Kitts and Nevis started off the Caribbean Football Union CFU Women's Challenge Series on a high note with a 1-0 win versus Dominica on Wednesday night. The Federation is hosting Group A of the Challenge Series, comprising Dominica, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Scoring the lone goal for the home side was Brittany Lawrence in the 68th minute. The home fans seemed pleased with the attractive and free-flowing attacking football from the Sugar Girls, who were constantly pressing the Dominicans, adding pressure to their defense. Whenever Dominica were on the attack, the St. Kitts Nevis defenders snuffed out the threats, and their defensive pace kept the visiting forwards in check. Earl Jones, coach of the St. Kitts Nevis women's team, said the team won because of their game plan, which was play attacking football. He also remarked that the girls wanted to impress the home fans, as this was the first time the women's team was playing in front of a home crowd at the Warner Park.
We stick to our game plan, right? And it's like nothing else could happen but a win. You know what I mean? Dominica really came out in the first half and they really pressured us as well. But they really couldn't stop the firepower from the girls.
What do you credit for the kind of attacking force that the Sinkers team played with?
It's hard work. It's just hard work and dedication. The girls them really dedicated the time to this and they decided that they wanted it because it's the first time the girls, the national senior girls playing at home. And they said to me earlier, coach, we're going to wow the park tonight. You know what I mean?
Now, going forward, you would have seen the other two teams. Do you think that there's anything you need to adjust facing those teams going forward?
Well, actually, going forward is sticking to our game plan. And basically, once we stick to our game plan throughout the tournament, we're going to be victorious no matter what.
Dominica's coach Rajesh Lakchu commended his team's efforts and lauded the St. Kitts Nevis team as the better side.
I think we played a better team. That's basically how it was because we just started the train 3 days ago after the hurricane with Maria. The girls give everything, they have everything. I am pleased with the effort of the girls, but we knew coming into the tournament the team was not 90 minutes fit because in 3 days, man, you know, but the girls give everything that they could have and now we build on that as we go forward. And St. Kitts, credit to the St. Kitts team.
Now, what do you think you need to tune in or to tune up going forward in the rest of the competition?
We just adjust the way we play and how we want to play in different periods in the game because this is the first time too that all these players playing together. Most of them play together, but there are plenty new players.
Prior to the home side's win, St. Vincent and the Grenadines went down to St. Lucia 1-0. Elias Marquise scored the winning goal just after the half-time break in the 48th minute for St. Lucia. The Group A CFU Women's Challenge Series continue on Friday night at the Warner Park.
On the road to good health, you must visit Nature's Discount Nutrition Center on 4th Street. Nature's Discount is your first stop for all natural supplements to maintain the health of the entire family. Natural alternative medicines to heal your ailments. Natural weight management supplies to ensure you look good. Nature's Discount Nutrition Center also carries all of your sports nutrition supplies, cleansing and digestion products, natural health and beauty products, oils, organic and gluten-free foods, energy and endurance, and sexual well-being supplement. Nature's Discount Nutrition Center on 4th Street is open 9 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Monday through Fridays and evenings 6:30 to 8:30 on Saturdays. Nature's Discount Nutrition Center. Your get healthy, feel wealthy people.
A national survey is to be conducted by the St. Kitts and Nevis National Marijuana Commission. So said Chief Medical Officer and Chairperson of the National Marijuana Commission, Ms. Hazel Laws.
This survey will inform us about the scale of use of marijuana and the factors associated with its use. In the coming weeks, data collectors or enumerators will be coming into all districts and randomly inviting a number of persons to participate in this survey.
She further added the objective of the survey.
The objective of this research study is to determine how much of the population use this controversial substance. The survey will inform us of the magnitude of the marijuana or cannabis situation.
The St. Kitts and Nevis National Marijuana Commission was convened by Cabinet and was mandated to explore all implications of the use of marijuana, engage people of the Federation through consultative meetings, and ascertain their positions on the complex issues, and develop a final report to inform relevant policy decisions regarding marijuana or cannabis sativa. Over the last 10 years, local data was collated regarding the number of persons imprisoned and convicted for this illicit drug. Reporting for SKN Newsline, I am Michelle Rodriguez. A national survey is to be conducted by the St. Kitts and Nevis National Marijuana Commission. So said Chief Medical Officer and Chairperson of the National Marijuana Commission, Ms. Hazel Laws. She further added the objective of the survey. The St. Kitts and Nevis National Marijuana Commission was convened by Cabinet and was mandated to explore all implications of the use of marijuana, engage people of the Federation through consultative meetings, and ascertain their positions on the complex issues, and develop a final report to inform relevant policy decisions regarding marijuana or cannabis sativa. Over the last 10 years, local data was collated regarding the number of persons imprisoned and convicted for this illicit drug. Reporting for SKN Newsline, I am Michelle Rodriguez.
Think smart. Be safe. Get Keep. Guardian Emergency Alert Plus by Secure Guard. You are never alone.
Private security has now been deployed to guard the Joseph N. France General Hospital almost 1 year after the shooting death of Darnell Bushman Govaya in June 2017.
I think one of the reasons it took quite a bit of time to get the security measures in place at the hospital, or the new measures in place, surrounds the fact that I was also asked to do a survey of the institution, which I did and compared with the original survey. And there are a number of new areas which I felt needed to be addressed. I recommended appropriate training for the company that was awarded the contract, and we ensured that training was completed before they were put in place. Right? I think they have been in place for about a month now or so. I'm not quite certain. I can't quite remember. But I also took another measure, which is before they started their duties, the Friday before they started their duties, I went there and addressed them myself and spoke to them about the importance of the proper conduct of their duties. Right? And I said that to you, but that's because that is not something that I would normally do where security guard companies and their contractual arrangements are concerned. But because of the importance I placed on it from the perspective of security, national security concern.
In recent years, the Federation has had a spate of gun violence, which has spilled into the Joseph N. France General Hospital. These incidences has shocked the nation and traumatized employees at the hospital. There has been much talk by both the previous administration and the current administration to address and implement more stringent security presence at the hospital. Reporting for SKN Newsline, I am Michelle Rodriguez.
You're watching SKN Newsline TV live on sknnewsline.com.